Okay. I didn't want to do it this way, but since YouTube had troubles with me uploading a video and it just ended up being a picture of me freaking, just sitting there for like 5 minutes and no audio, I'm going to try like this. This is from my PC. This is sorry about the imaging and everything else. This is just what we got. And I just wanted to update a couple of things on here for everybody. I'm just going to go through the list top to bottom. And I'm actually happy that some stuff is coming to a close. Some of the stuff has been around for a while, and there's a lot of projects popping up. I am finishing up Graphia, Ravel, and Serifal within the next couple of weeks. And the one thing is that I've been asked for so many times throughout the years is Kurumi. Now, if you're a Data Live fan or if you're a Data Bullet fan, this, if you want to be done the way that I want to, as in, hey, bring in the two Kuramis, one's one's all in white, all that. If I had to think about this is me doing this is me going through film, me doing research, there's a lot of stuff to be done there. I've been asked about this project if it was supposed to happen I wanna say 3 or 4 years now. So this is obviously just crazy. But if I want to do it the way that I wanted to, the way this is intended to, we're probably looking at this sounds outrageous, 200 to 250 hours. Now, some people might say, "Holy shit, what are you thinking? Like, how's that even possible?" I'll give you a good example. If you know the My Pawn series, Reus 1, just My Pawn 1, is between 100 and 150 hours, give or take. So that's just one story. Akino 1 about I want to say, I'd say a little less than that. Koniko 100 hours, Rosvisa 100 hours. I mean, these things just take work. Some of them go faster than others, but if you want it to be done the way it is properly, you gotta treat it gently. And there's a couple other projects on my hand. I got some more Azure Lane coming, not saying who. Uh let's see. Hana Uzaki, that's definitely being added to the list. And for all the people that want to bitch, piss, and moan about it, there's two people in mind that are adults about my age. I'm 26. And there are some people that are still that height. It's just how it works. One, her name is Kat. She's a Portuguese woman. She's 4 foot 11. She's not growing any taller. And this friend I had in high school named Michelle, she's 4 foot 9, 4 foot 10. And last time I saw her, she looked like she was in her third trimester of pregnancy. She had cancer as a kid. They didn't know, and she's got one eye out because of it. They had no idea she was going to be able to have kids. She had no idea, if she would even going to grow, whatever. But yeah, everything seems to be very all right. So, hey, for those people who haven't met short people, and I'm only 5 foot 7, oh well. Yeah, Mikey, well, I got you here. You want me to cover anything else? And yes, I still have Coterie on my list. There's a long list of things. Long. Easily about probably, if I had a guess, probably about 2,000 hours worth of work is on my list. And some of the stuff I haven't got to yet. Yeah, Mikey, I added that thing a long time ago for you. That's on my list. It just comes down to it comes down to plot, how it works, and there's some series that are just hard to write. I think Day Live's a little difficult. I think Ruby is very difficult if you want to follow the plot of the story. There's just so much. There's just so much you got to do, and just remember, you got to have X amount of hours go into the character as well, because if you recently just this is just anything. If you take no time in a character, it's gonna suck. The whole story is just gonna bomb. Honestly, Mikey, I haven't been able to have a chance to watch an anime. Period. I got at least 200 hours worth of gaming. I got complete. Gaming wise, I'm playing the first game of Trails of Cold Steel. And I've been going back and forth with some old games, some Bully, some Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep. Uh, got a couple to go. I got the Shining Renaissance. I got Dot Hack game. Bad pop up. Don't care. I actually have only gotten through an episode and a half. I have currently right now. It's very hard because I'm back to mandatory work. Essentially, instead of leaving and getting home by like 4 o'clock ish, I'm getting back home at around 7 o'clock, depending. It's just how it goes. Trying to stay safe from COVID as best as I can. And this vacation I couldn't even use because I couldn't head to Rhode Island because I can't afford to get tested. That's just how it is. Work has been absolute hell. And this vacation, we got a call, me and my family, about my great aunt. Now, this is my great aunt, along with my grandmother that lives with us. She, at a very young age, went on the boat from Portugal over to Newark, New Jersey, and she's been here to America ever since. And she's suffering from not only Parkinson's disease, but dementia, as far as I think there's like two or three more things. Currently, we are taking care of her, and we are waiting for things to get settled. One of them being selling her house. It's very sad at the moment, and that's what's taking a lot of our times, especially this vacation. It's going to be very agonizing me going back to work. Um, during that vacation, it's just been frustrating. I've just been literally, I've been sitting here and haven't been going to many places, and I just kind of said to myself, you know what? Let me try something. And sure enough, the first thing that came to mind, because I'm like, I don't want to put in High School of the Dead. I don't want to put in. I want to put in something good, and I want to see if I could do something new for a change. And I didn't want it to suck, and that was my first thing I thought of. But seeing some clips on Instagram, I kind of said to myself, you know what? Time to go for it. It's just time, you know? And with that, my goodness, Hannah Uzaki. That woman's a pain in the ass. Just straight up, that woman is a pain in the ass. All right, we got 4 people in here. You guys got any questions? I could go for a little bit. It doesn't matter. Mikey, anything? Hmm. Go to uni, encounter a girl like her. Have I ever encountered a girl like Yuzaki? Trying to think. Reminds me of my friend Michelle to a point I just mentioned before. I don't know what it is. I think just short girls just have the tendency to be very bubbly, outgoing and such. And plus, when it's so obvious to get underneath your skin, they're gonna do it more. Come on. It's just how life works. No surprise there. Let's see. Oh, Mikey, you don't even know the half of it. Trust me. Hey, Matthias, what's going on? What's going on, boss man? My favorite Canadian. I wouldn't say that, Mikey. It's more or so just I guess the only way to say it is if she's looking for something, depending on who it is, she's gonna get it. What's happening, boss? All right, what else we got going on? We got 5 people in here. Questions, updates, anything, spoilers, go for it. I got time. Not only that, but I'm just wrapping everything up before I shower and go back to work tomorrow. Been sleeping in for a couple days. It's been nice, and tomorrow I get up at 5:30, 6 o'clock. Uh, Abby's a pain in the balls. You know that. It's her birthday today, and we go from there. But that's really everything else. She's just a constant pain in the ass. She's just a 5'3" high school girl that I just want to power bomb into the kitchen floor. What happened with her birthday? Well, right now they're out to eat. I gotta try and limit my exposure, so we go from there. Just be careful with it, Matthias. I mean, I gotta be careful because I don't drink to celebrate. I drink to get rid of the pain. So, yeah. Although I'm happy that things are working out well, and we go from there. Define the bird. Does that mean my ex-girlfriend or does that mean my sister? My sister's got a little something. As far as my ex-girlfriend, her birthday that passed, she ain't getting nothing from me. Although ironically, I was in town and her father called me and asked for if I had a wrench or something. I'm literally like a mile or two down the road, so I just kind of said the hell with it. I basically just drove down there. I freaking did it myself. It was a brake line screw, and that was really it. Although ironically, I'm looking at this guy's setup, and I'm like, this guy doesn't have an impact gun, a jack, anything. But for any of the guys out there that work on cars, just do yourself a favor. Particularly here in America, I know the guys in the comments they're international, but for those who buy anything from Harbor Freight or Walmart, the jack stands have been getting a good amount of recalls lately. And don't cheap out on a jack because not too long ago, a couple years ago, my buddy Ryan was working on his truck. I haven't heard from him in a little while, and I didn't found out what happened from the news, and it spread like wildfire because this jack gave out and the truck crushed him. That's how I found out he passed away. Really rough. So please, anybody, be careful out there. Not worth it. Saving a couple of bucks is not worth it like that. Anything else we got, guys? I'm not commenting on any American politics. Excuse me for being there like that, Mikey. But if anyone wants my opinion on politics, you should just message me directly. There's certain things I think it's a very sore subject as a whole. I do follow it, but I keep my mouth shut about it for very good reasons, and that's simply because I try to create an environment where everyone's supposed to. I mean, not everybody's going to get along. I understand that, but if there's something that could easily be avoidable, that's my goal, and that's what I try and do. Because it seems like on my Wattpad, it's like, hey, some people bring up the British Empire or communism, and I just delete it quick, and that's it. I don't have anything on there that says, hey, uh, red side, blue side, anything else like that. Because at the end of it, I could say bad about both. I could say, hey, what's red? Is red Kool Aid or is red a brick to your face? Or I could say, hey, what's blue? Gatorade or toilet bowl cleaner? That's just how it is. And yes, Mikey, there has been comments before and they have been deleted. There's this one guy. I could count how many people I've blocked on Wattpad on one hand. I think there's only 3 or 4 accounts I've actually blocked. The other ones have been deleted and everything else. This guy was close, but he ended up just making a complete ass out of himself. And I have just deleted the comment. No, I have not. I did not. I don't block decent people. I only block the people. Like I said, there's only been like 4 accounts. I don't remember them by name by any stretch. But yeah, you take it easy, Mikey. Anything else, guys, before I clear out of here? I gotta just wrap up a couple of things afterwards. By all means, take your sweet ass time. See you, Mikey. Sure thing, and happy early birthday to you as well. By the time that I wake up and everything else, I'm not sure if I'll be on Wattpad too much tomorrow. By the time I get on my desk, it's gonna be like 7 o'clock at night. Gonna be in bed probably around like 10 and such. Yep, happy early birthday to her as well. Tina's birthday is actually tomorrow too. And it's actually funny because I'm starting to get a lot more people that are saying that they're a fan of my work, and I haven't seen any likes, comments, anything. They just apparently know who I am. I mean, I guess there's just a lot of shy people out there, but from my point of view, it's uh, it's interesting to say the least. I've actually had I've had very interesting compliments as well. I've even found a I even found this I guess you could call it a fangirl on there, whatever, but apparently she was 18 and she goes, are you dating somebody right now and everything else? And I'm just kind of like, whoa, 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 put on the brakes. I don't got time for that stuff. It's like that shit is what a girl does, not what a woman does. It's like, hey, if you can't, I mean, to smoke and drink, it's 21 here, so it's like, hey, if you can't do either of those things legally, then all that is out of the conversation at the very least. That's just it. Anything else? Give it a second. And just to let everybody know, beforehand, before I get off and such, the only thing that's really been getting in my way of doing stories is it's really just been the work stuff. I mean, there's some family stuff at home, and even though I don't have committed girlfriend right now, and yes, I'm talking to somebody currently, it's just a big gap in between so far, and this is it's been a while. But the sports stuff, even though I am podcasting now, it is called Calling Strikes, and I am doing sports articles as well, but that's not getting in the way of all this. Some people did ask, but hey, when I'm at my desk, a lot of stuff happens. That's just how it is. Ah, geez, Vlad. My goodness. You know, it doesn't surprise me that there's some e-girl on, something like Wattpad trying to claim the status of a boyfriend for a guy who's older or whatever. Oh, trust me, Matthias, it's gone the same way, man. It's like right now you couldn't hear anything there, but it's just like I got an app on my phone and I try to make it about 15 minutes long. And if it's longer than that, I gotta edit and I gotta send email to my guys and say, hey, my email wouldn't send. But it's like, it's like if I go like this, tap on my desk, the mic picks it up perfect. If there's birds chirping outside, there's a car outside that's loud, it picks up. There's been times where I was with my bosses doing a podcast and there was a helicopter going over my head because it was going to the hospital, which is a quarter mile away from my house. I get how it goes. It's just a matter of the best thing that I could think of is, well, I guess pick a time, a dark room, let people know in advance. And the only thing that I've been doing is I've literally just been having my headset here, plugging into my phone, and going from there. And that was actually two times where I was in the shop at work. You could hear a little humming in the background, and I let everybody know I'm like, listen, guys, I'm at work and I got no microphone. Let's just let this ride. Let's see. Still going, what, Mikey? Sure thing. There's some people on here that do it for me on a regular basis. So hey, it returns the favor, right? Yeah, I can only imagine. I've been there. Not only that, but my I got a family member. This is my grandfather that went through freaking cancer. His last chemotherapy was Christmas Eve. And sure enough, he thinks that the coronavirus is only because of freaking politics. He thinks this is all over American politics. And you know what? I'm going to see if I could get a couple of people as such, where if coronavirus is still around in January, I'll got to pick a date. They got to owe me $100. I'm attempting. I'm trying. I'm trying. Matthias, when you go live tomorrow, it'll probably be late if I assume. If not, I'll check it out later. Give me a link to it. Go for it, Vlad. These things take time. I've been there. I know how it goes. Currently, right now, there's this girl that me and Tina have been gaming with, and she's reading Rasvaisa after having a bad breakup. Right now, she's at the point where this is one of my favorite was Carly. If you were ever, let's see, what should remind me of? The best way I could put it is she's kind of got Vlad. You remember Anime Freak? Yeah, that's who. But she just had a bad breakup, and she's reading about Carly, the one that's the ex girlfriend of her darling, and it goes from there. And she's been really into it, which I didn't expect. But I mean, when somebody said, "Hey, give me a recommendation," it's like, "Hey, what's this?" Well, there you go. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Huh. Tina's actually a guy, Vlad. He just goes by Tina. As far as how he's been doing, it's been okay for it's been okay for him. It's been he's just getting through some family garbage right now and surviving at least. As far as the girls go, they seem to be doing great, so that's all that matters on my end. I've been trying to keep them in line right now. It's all we can do. Well, you say that, Vlad, but I'm honestly used to it by now. In all honesty, I actually thought you knew too. Yeah, I get that. Although, to be honest with you, considering that there's programs going on for the disabled right now, and I work next to a preschool and daycare, I want to be positive, but I think before the year's over, there's going to be one thing that's going to make this become a disaster and it's going to be shut down for a little bit again. I don't know how or why, but something tells me that something's just going to mess up. And I don't think I'm wrong in doing so. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Sounds good, actually. So, anything else, people? I extended this for a while, thank goodness. And we'll see how it goes, Vlad, but don't put too much pressure on yourself. After all, you'll be a better man than me. High school didn't teach me a damn thing. But I went to a tech high school to work on cars and such, so, you know, that stuff happens. You live and learn. And a new person just stepped into. Well, Vlad, people gotta make a living. These times are hard. You know what I mean? And trust me, I know how it goes when a woman decides to flirt with you. There's been times where I've had women flirt with me, and I'm just kind of like, yeah. But hey, everybody be good. I gotta take off. So if there's any recommendations or any updates you want with any stories, I'm always here. Uh, Preferably Wattpad, but I'm here as well, and we go from there. And spoilers are welcome too. So please, everybody, have a good day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and be well. Be kind, be true. Tell your people you love them. And I think that's it for today. Lattice.